All right, we are going to talk about strumming. Strumming for all it's worth. So, first things first, a lot of times when we practice guitar, we practice trying to make the chord changes. That's really important. It's half of the guitar. It's only half of the guitar. You still have to practice your strumming. So we're going to practice really simple here, just a G chord and a C chord. We're just going to move those top two fingers down one string for the C and back up for the G. That's how we're going to start. To practice, we're going to count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to change to the C and try and keep the same timing. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really straightforward. You want to make sure that you have those locked in together, that your downstrokes and your chord changes happen at the same time. A lot of times people get stuck working on a cool riff or a cool progression with their left hand, and they miss the downstrokes being accurate. What that can sound like is you strum on time for the first chord, and then when the second one comes, you slow down, you stop, you make a change, and then you add the stroke, and that gets you off time. Especially if you're playing with a small band or with a piano player, you realize, hey, wait a minute, I'm behind the chord changes or something. That's a lot of the reason why. A lot of times a guitar player gets behind during the chord changes. So you want to practice changing right on the time. Here's a trick that everybody, literally everyone I've ever helped, gets stuck on. You don't have to play the strum pattern exactly as the recording plays it. No matter what song it is, you don't have to do it that way. You might say, oh, well, then I'm not playing it the right way. The right way is relative. This is music. It's not rocket science. It's really easy to get stuck trying to remember what the strum pattern was and where that fits in the song. You can just play downstrokes on the beat. I promise. Here's one of the most famous songs out there. It's super simple chords, and it's still hard for people to learn because the chord changes are actually, the strumming pattern is actually kind of complicated. It's Horse with No Name. It's the Okay, you can play that with just downstrokes as long as you're in the right time. La 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 la. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It feels good to get out of the rain. In the desert, you can remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no shame. Pretty easy. Practice downstrokes and chord changes. Okay, one other example. A lot of times people want to play like a country style, and they want to play the picking pattern. Super cool, love it, learn it. Country music's fun. You want to practice the downstrokes on time. You can play any country song you want. You can play the little riff. Play the riff, but you gotta make sure that you're strumming with the song. I can't think of a country song at the top of my mind at the moment. I had one a minute ago, but you want to make sure you're doing the downstrokes right on time. That's way more important than getting all the little fill patterns in. All right, see you in the next video.